Hello, dear Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Rising, Capricorn Moon, and Capricorn everything. Welcome to my channel. So nice to meet you. I am a Capricorn fella here. If you're new to this channel, I make relatable astrology videos, which are kind of brutally honest. So if you're interested, please make sure to subscribe. And I am today with our March 2022 Capricorn horoscope prediction. And let me tell you, March is going to be much better. And I know from my own experience, life sucked in past 2-3 months being a Capricorn. And I believe that February much better than January. But let me tell you that March is going to be even better. And a lot of Capricorns, I would say all of the Capricorns have been going through a lot of transformation, especially in understanding themselves, in understanding what they want to do in life. And especially like physical appearance has been shifting like quite frequently in the past 3 months. And we're going to start this video with new moon, which is going to be in your third house in Pisces, conjuncting Jupiter. So what it is and how it is going to affect you. Sometimes I might say us because I am also Capricorn, so just bear with me. Third house is actually really good house for Capricorns who are kind of, doing day-to-day job and do the same thing again and again, because third house is more like, taking more physical action, like in terms of like walking a lot. Is my camera tilted? Okay, sorry. So third house is everything about like commuting locally, traveling a lot. It can be business trips. It can mean taking some courses and lectures related to some kind of skill that you want to improve. It is also starting learning new languages, taking tests to see how you succeeded and what level you are at. Third house is also your siblings and neighbors. That means with new moon, that means you are going to initiate this kind of process in March, or it could be continued from February to March. Probably you can be working together with your sibling towards something, or just like having a lot of interaction. Maybe you will be spending some time with your neighbors, or I don't know, maybe your neighbor is going to bother you a lot. It is a possibility. They bother me a lot every single day. So in connection with Jupiter, wherever it is, whatever it touches, it brings expansion and good vibes. Third house can also mean sales, clients, networking, communication, cars, as I already said, like traveling. So there is a high possibility of you having like a lot of business trips, or getting more sales if you have your own business, or if you're working some kind of agency, then you will have more clients, more negotiation, more sales, a lot of communication. Okay. The Mercury has been in your second house of money from February, actually. That means you were probably thinking a lot about the way to make money. It doesn't necessarily mean that you were doing something specifically towards making money and getting profits, but you were thinking about maybe analyzing, making business plan, or thinking about, okay, where can I apply? Or yeah, it could mean that you were applying for job positions if you were looking for a job, and you were, I would say most of the time, this means that you were analyzing a lot and preparing your documents for a new job position, or thinking about the way you can find a job somewhere. Because second house, okay, it is about money, but it is mostly about how you make money, like where your profit comes from. Also, the second house is the house of stability, mostly financial stability, and you were thinking about how to improve your financial stability. Also, second house is a house of like buying things for your own emotional fulfillment, or for your like physical fulfillment, like for your house. So you were probably spending a lot of money. Or if you are in like a business where you do sales, then in February until 10th of March you were selling a lot, because after 10th of March, the Mercury is going to your third house, and as we have already discussed, third house is a big house for like networking, selling, buying, preparing some documents for your business trips, maybe for moving abroad, for traveling abroad. Maybe you were even applying, you were probably applying for, or you're gonna start applying for universities or for some kind of abroad situation, or dealing with clients. Also, it means that you will probably start, as I said, like start doing things with your siblings or complain about your neighbors. It can work in many different ways for everyone, but I would say that it is sales and a lot of networking and probably meeting new people, because that could lead to something better. Yeah, meeting new people and talking a lot and being very active on social media. If you have your your own YouTube channel or you're an influencer, you were probably very interactive with your audience, and you were probably growing a lot your audience, and you were probably creating, writing, because third house is also about writing. Maybe you were writing a book, or you started writing a book, or you were starting writing a blog and doing something for, like, you know, for your social media or your social activities. And after 27th of March, Mercury is going to go to your fourth house, so all of your concentration is actually going to be in the field of house, citizenship, like moving abroad actually, because maybe you were preparing documents throughout March, and then by the end of March you will be probably moving somewhere, changing your house, or you will be dealing a lot with your parents or your mom especially. So the next thing we're having in March is actually the thing that was happening from November, Venus and Mars being in your first house. So the first thing that comes to my mind is physical change. Like, oh my God, it all started like in the end of November of 2021. And since then, I've changed my appearance so many times. I've gained weight, I lost weight, I gained weight, I lost weight. And please let me know, how was like the past 3 months in terms of health, because in our family most of people are Capricorns, and all of us were sick in January. So this transformation in terms of like your body, your physical body, is going to kind of finish by the 6th of March. It is good for some people. For some people it's too tough, but I would say it is beautifully tough, because first house is not only your appearance, but it is also like your personality, the way that you see the world and the way that others see you. So you were probably having a lot of debates going on about your life, what are you gonna do with your life, because there's so many changes happening in your life. So it was beautiful transformation, but kind of tough, and it is going to finally move out of there. I mean, it is really good for public people, like whose kind of appearance is really important, like the way that they look. I mean, yeah, it looks good now, but it sucked when I tried the first time. Like my hair, I was changing my hair so many times. So in your case, you were probably going through a lot of body and physical transformation. However, after 6th of March, Mars and Venus together are going to your second house. And again, like second house is money. And if you lost your job actually in December of 2021, you will probably find a job. Yeah, it's coming from an experience being in a Capricorn rising probably as well. Maybe you were looking for a job, or maybe you were switching your job from November or from December of 2021, and from 6th of March you will finally either start a new job, or finally find a job, or finally receive the profits from the business that you were working on. Or maybe if you started some kind of new chapter in your life in November or December, then from 6th of March, you will start receiving the results, like financial profit from whatever you initiated in last year, fall, winter last year. Okay, however, please make sure that if you are dealing with some kind of documents related to new job, to money, do it before 13th of March. And if you're interested in investing, actually it's highly not recommended to invest in 2022 for Capricorns, but let's say that's your job. It is highly recommended to deal with money things and investment and profits until 13th of March, or make sure that you have everything settled, because after 13th of March there's going to be some tension and struggles when it comes to your money and your profit and income. So let's say March is going to be so great that you will have a lot of profit, and then you will start spending a lot. And then after 13th of March, you will probably need a lot of money for something sudden and unexpected. And if you have already spent all of your money before 13th, it could be a struggle for you. That is why make sure you save money, do not invest after 13th, and make sure that you have enough money to support yourself and maybe even your family. Okay, the next thing that is going to be happening in March for Capricorns, oh my god, you won't believe if I say it, but we're going to have some fun time. Ooh, finally. You know how? Because Jupiter being in third house of like communication, networking, meeting new people, being socially active, like making videos like this, teaching and like learning new skills, basically being around people. This Jupiter from third house is going to have sextile, good aspect with Uranus in fifth house of fun, romance, joy, hobbies, business, competitions, kids. I hope I didn't miss anything, but it is so amazing. We are going to finally, or I don't know if it's not finally, we're going to meet new people, and these people could either help us with business, because fifth house is business. Either these people are going to be connected to your hobbies or help to monetize your hobbies, or kind of like take to the next level your hobbies, your business, because fifth house is hobbies and business, and third house is networking, meeting new people, clients. So there is a possibility and chance for Capricorns who have their own business, or maybe they're working in a company where they're working with clients. This is an amazing opportunity because it's going to last for the whole month. For other Capricorns who start finally being active and going outside and meeting people and doing connections, maybe you will finally meet the love of your life, because fifth house is meeting that romantic partner of yours and having a lot of dates, falling in love, having a lot of joy, going to, like concerts, parties, dating a lot. So there's a possibility that through some kind of social activities, or through some kind of courses that you're taking, or through some kind of clients, lectures, you will probably meet the person with whom you will kind of share interests and start dating. Oh my god, this is amazing. Okay, if not, if you have kids, or maybe you will give birth if you are pregnant, or you will get pregnant unexpectedly. But also it means that you will, if you already have kids, that means you will be highly involved in your kid's life. I mean, you are a parent, you're probably involved, but somehow, the focus of your month is going to be surrounding your kids, especially if it's third house. That means documents, and third house is actually school before university, like middle school, elementary school, high school. So maybe you will be dealing with documents related to taking your kid to new school, or changing the school, or maybe they are graduating from like middle school and moving to high school, or maybe you're buying books. it's everything like about school, buying documents. Maybe you will be attending a lot of meetings related to your kids, or maybe your kids will be participating in some kind of competitions, and you will be highly kind of like involved, helping them and like supporting them a lot. Or maybe they have concerts, like depending on what kind of kids you have, you will be highly involved in their life. And as I said, since you will be having a lot of like business trips, preparing your documents related to trips and traveling, by the end of March, on 18th of March, we're going to have a full moon in ninth house. Ninth house is my favorite house. Ninth house is higher education. Oh, right. If you have kids and they're probably graduating, and throughout this March you will be like running around preparing their documents for going to university, because ninth house is studying abroad, education, higher education, teaching, meeting foreigners. Oh my God, what if you will meet a foreigner with whom you will fall in love and date, or you will meet them in foreign land? There's a possibility, so many possibilities. And so full moon means results. And actually this full moon is going to have a good aspect with Pluto, which is actually in Capricorn. So wow, oh, it is going to be quite strong. That means you will probably receive results related to you, about either your anything actually, either your work, or you yourself will be going studying abroad. Maybe you will finally receive the results that you've been waiting for about going abroad, or maybe having clients from abroad, or moving your business to different countries, or having clients from different countries, because ninth house is, it's up there. That means a lot, expansion, expanding your business doors, not doors, like expanding the branches and going really beyond your local space. Oh, maybe you will start teaching. There's a possibility, because we have a lot of teaching, learning new skills. Maybe you will finally, you will buy tickets, or you were waiting for a long time for the tickets price to go down, and then you will finally purchase a ticket, because throughout March and February you were probably dealing with some documents related to traveling. Oh my God, it's an amazing month for Capricorns who actually are really into business, working, and their kids. Yeah, because I think Capricorns do not like being not busy. It is an amazing month for busy Capricorns to be finally busy with their life, with the things that they think are really important. And before we end this video, I just have a question, quick question. Dear Capricorns, are you interested in watching horoscope, weekly horoscope videos for me? I have some feelings that you might be interested, so please let me know in comments down below, and do not forget to let me know how did your physical appearance, or your body and your mental state have shifted from November till now, because it has been probably like this. I just want to know and confirm if it is true for other Capricorns, because like my whole family is Capricorn and we all went through a lot of tribulations. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure to subscribe, it will help me a lot. It doesn't take much of your time to just click. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video, and have an amazing and busy March. Bye.